It's Corner House Chronicles Day. Welcome back, folks. Episode 93, Corner House Chronicles.
Yeah.
I'm John.
I'm Jason.
I'm Josh.
Josh is back.
Welcome back.
Dude, it's been like a year, right? That's what we were talking about?
Little over, I do believe.
That's crazy.
He missed
Time
us.
flies.
Well, you know, we get busy.
A little bit.
Life.
Aw.
Stuff like that.
You know, day-to-day stuff. Job, family.
Speaking of job, I hope you got a story or two when we get to it.
Always do.
Okay, good.
Always.
And it's been a year. You got to have some fresh.
I've been looking forward to a new towing
Chapter.
story.
Oh, yeah.
So, folks, we've been teasing you for the last couple of episodes with this cool thing we got coming up, and now it's time to tell you what we've been talking about. How do we start this? Let's introduce the company that we're working with here.
It's probably smart.
Okay. This is MI Beer Box.
Mm-hmm.
What this is a box subscription that you buy on a 3 month, 6 month yearly basis.
Correct.
Okay. You want to? Let's do the prices later. Okay.
Well, we can go through the different boxes.
Okay.
They have 3 categories you can choose from. One is a T-shirt box that comes with a T-shirt, swag like stickers, coasters, random stuff.
Koozies, I'm sure, are in there
Koozies.
somewhere. Yeah.
From a Michigan craft brewing company. It also comes with coupons for free beer if you go visit their brewery.
That'll pay for itself.
Oh, yeah. They have a glassware box where you get a pint glass and then the craft beer swag
Okay.
and the coupon or voucher. And then they have a premium box, which is a combination of the T-shirt and glassware. So you'll get a T-shirt, a pint glass, all the swag, coupon.
Once a month
Once a month
for a year.
for 3
I mean,
months,
if you-
6
yeah,
months,
right,
or
whatever.
a year. Yep.
So obviously the yearly is the better choice, right? I mean,
Oh, yeah, it
that's
usually is.
12 pint glasses.
That's a nice little collection.
And a bunch
you're
of
not
free
gonna get
beer.
double. 'Cause
Gives you a reason to go on a road trip.
I would have to look up. I don't even know how many craft breweries are in Michigan. That's something we should look up.
We should probably Google that real
Yeah.
quick. But you know what would be fantastic is to save up for a year, do a year subscription, right, and get a bunch of free beer coupons and
Oh, yeah.
pints and different things and swag, and then the next year
Do
take
a
your little
road.
road trip for like a week
Yeah.
and just hit breweries everywhere. Boom, boom.
Well, depending
boom.
on if I don't know if there's an expiration date, because we'll get to that part.
Right.
But no, it's pretty sweet.
So what we did is we teamed up with this company, and they sent us one of these boxes. Now, did they give us a shirt box? Correct?
I don't recall,
Or we don't even know.
we don't even know. It's unopened, sitting on the table.
How, does it feel heavy enough to have a pint glass in it?
I don't want to shake it, but it's got heft. It's a
Okay.
very sturdy box.
Okay.
So
And so we're gonna open this thing.
yeah,
This is what the kids do with the toys, right? The unboxing is what they call it.
it is. It's an unboxing
All right.
that they can't see right now, but it's fine.
Nobody can see here.
We're
I'll
gonna
take
get to that
pictures
point.
while you open it. How
All
about
right.
that?
That'll work.
So we're gonna open this, folks, and then we'll tell you about what's after that.
Oh yeah, there's more.
There's more. Now the box did sit out in the rain for a couple hours, so that's why it's a little beat up. But everything in it.
Oh, has a little ID thing on the top. So on the bottom of the top of the box, it says Snowbelt Brewing Company. Welcome to Snowbelt Brewing Company, located 132 West Main Street in Gaylord, Michigan.
Oh shit!
What is Snowbelt? That oh shit threw me off, sorry. What is Snowbelt Brewing Company all about? We are a small family-run, family-friendly brewery in the heart of northern Michigan. We offer several varieties of our handcrafted beers, ciders, and occasional wines. We use local ingredients as much as possible and fully support our community. Whether you're heading to Gaylord or up north, stop on in. What they offer: 16 handcrafted beers and ciders, all made in-house. We have a creative food menu to pair with each of our beers. Everything from pizzas to ghost pepper grilled cheese. That
Whoa.
sounds interesting.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
I'd give that a shot. Salads and soups. We have a kids menu and 2 dog-friendly patios. Trivia Thursday nights, live music on Friday nights. Check us out on Untapped, which we endorse. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and our website, at www.snowbelt.beer.
No, I want to
That's
tell
pretty
you.
cool. That's-
Right. The oh shit was because I got family in Gaylord, so I was like, oh shit. I'm
Oh,
gonna
so
have
you-
them.
yeah, you
we're
can
gonna get
check
the
'em out.
hookup, right? We're gonna get some beer from them for sure.
All right, so that is like taped on the inside of the lid.
I got to be honest. From where I'm sitting, I see a glass.
Easy there, partner.
Sorry,
Let's pump them brakes.
I'm excited, dude.
I'm
That's
excited
cool.
too. Then we got another little insert. It says, Big Buck Brewery, welcome back. With a name like Big Buck, you know what you'll find here. Big brews, big taste, big stuffed heads on the wall, and a big friendly Northern Michigan attitude. That's the vision of our family had when we took over and reopened the brewery in 2018. We are dedicated to bring you a taste of Northern Michigan spirit in every sip. Located at 550 South Wisconsin Avenue, Gaylord, Michigan. Right on.
Isn't there a Big Buck at Great Lakes Crossing?
I
Or
think-
am I wrong?
I have no
Maybe?
idea.
No.
I haven't been to Great Lakes Crossing in quite
I
some
think there's a
time.
big. It might not be good for that location, but
Yeah.
I think there's a Big Buck at Big Buck.
So first off, we got a Big Buck Brewery camo beer koozie, and it has their logo in Hunter's Orange.
Hold it up there. Let me get a picture real
Very
quick.
nice.
Boom.
Bam. Very nice. Oh, so this is their premium box.
Oh, so we got a shirt and
We got a
oh,
shirt and
shit.
it's not saying we're fancy, but we're kind of fancy.
We're extremely lucky.
We're
but
extremely
we'll
lucky,
take both.
yes. It's well packaged, I will say that.
Especially for sitting in the rain
That's
for a
what I was
couple
just about
hours,
to
right?
say.
And shirt's not wet, is
Oh,
it?
No, it's not.
Oh shit!
It's a tank top from Snowbelt. So it's let's get closer to the mic on that one.
Is it a guy's tank top or a female?
It might be unisex. We don't know.
Huh?
It could go either way.
Yeah, sure.
So it's like I don't know, powder blue, we'll say.
Yeah.
It's very soft. It says has Snowbelt's logo, Snowbelt Brewing with a nice snowflake, Gaylord, Michigan.
Here, I'll lay it out in front of me and take a picture real quick while
All
you
right.
keep going.
Oh,
It's pretty sharp.
oh, sweet. We got a keychain beer opener. Let's see, from custom printed beer gear, t-shirts.beer. Awesome little thing. Got a pen, custom printed beer gear at t-shirts.beer. All right. All right, first coupon. Present this coupon for 10% off your meal at Big Buck Brewery. Offer excludes drinks.
Is there an expiration?
That's where the money's.
Negative.
Oh yeah. Oh sweet.
Oh, we got a sweet Snowbelt Brewing Company sticker. Oh, another coupon. Present this coupon for a free pint at Snowbelt Brewing Company. Does not have an expiration date that I see. Nice. We got a Big Buck Brewery sticker.
Okay.
And then for the last bit,
Folks, if you're into craft beer, this is definitely a good investment.
this is a solid investment.
That's a lot of stuff for what we didn't do the prices yet. I was going to
Oh,
say
we'll
how
get
much
to
is
that.
it? Right. Okay.
All right, so the pint glass has t-shirts.beer. Beer never looks so good. Custom printed shirts, a division of screenideas.net. And the glass isn't broken or chipped or anything.
Right. So we got t-shirts.beer.
It did not feel like that there was a pint glass in that box. But this is a very sturdy box. Very well put together. I like the little inserts for each brewery. I thought it was just going to be one brewery.
Yeah, so we got Snowbelt
Snowbelt Brewing Company out of
And then
Gaylord.
Big
and then
Buck.
Big Buck.
and then t-shirts.beer. It's a nice glass, man.
That's pretty solid,
Yeah, it
yeah.
is.
That's a keeper. Nice. I like the koozie. Koozie's sharp.
Yeah, it's camo.
You never go wrong with camo.
We might have to paper, rock, scissors for some of this stuff. See who gets what here. So that was definitely the premium box because we had
Yeah,
the
we had-
glassware and
and
the
the
shirt
t-shirt, yeah.
and everything else in it. Now, let's do the prices real quick. What does a
Okay.
premium box run? We're going to start at the high end.
So they
If
have
you want what we just got,
if you want what we just got, they have a 3-month, a 6-month, and a year subscription. The 3-month is $139. The 6-month is $300, and the yearly subscription is $500.
so for $500, you're going to get 12
12 pint glasses,
pint glasses,
12 various shirts,
stickers,
and then random swag,
koozies, different things, coupons.
coupons for sure.
Do you think the coupons would get better if you bought a year?
I think it
Or
just
do you think it's
depends
just
on
random?
each
I think it's at random.
Yeah.
and whatever the brewery agrees to.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean we got two, right?
Yeah.
From the same, or no, it's from
One from each.
each.
We got one
Okay.
from Snowbelt and one from Big Buck.
So either we take a trip to Gaylord, or I'm going to give the wife this stuff so she can hang out with the family one night
Okay.
when she's up there.
Either way,
But if she wears a CHC shirt,
that was pretty cool. I like that.
Okay, so how much for just the T-shirt box?
Just the T-shirt box for 3 months, it's $85.
okay.
6 months is $165, and a year is $300.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's not bad. It's the same price if you just get the glassware box.
Okay, so one or the other,
One or the
same
other,
price.
same
The
price.
premium is where it
Premium
goes
is-
up.
yeah.
Okay.
But the yearly subscription on the premium is a solid deal, I think. You're getting 12 shirts, 12 pint glasses, bunch of coupons, stickers, koozie swag of all sorts. That's pretty solid.
Well, I'll tell you, if we can get some people on our Patreon, we could buy a year subscription.
This is true, but we have a fun little thing. Since, we got some news more for you.
Uh-huh.
The first little tidbit is that anyone interested in this, if you go on their website and use promo code CHCPOD, you'll get 10% off your 3 or 6 month subscription.
For any premium, doesn't matter,
Mhm.
3 or 6. That's a
Right on.
solid deal. That's a solid deal.
Hey, 10%'s 10%.
And you're going to get more 10% in the damn
And-
box.
Yep, depending on the coupons from each place. It's pretty
Like
sweet.
you said, it'll eventually pay for itself.
Right,
yeah.
right.
If you're a big fan of craft brewery and you have road trips planned, or if you just happen to live next to a place, like, that'd just be convenient.
Right.
It's like, I'm from Gaylord. I know both those places. Yes, please.
I've been there
That's-
yesterday.
Yeah. Planning a trip to Traverse City. I bet you they have stuff.
Oh, I'm sure. Now I'm curious to see what comes in the other boxes. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's pretty cool. This is a
That's pretty
cool
nice.
investment. I'm definitely going
It's
to
well
check
put
into
together.
it.
They're doing a good job. I like the little intros to each brewery. I like that it was on. Once you opened it, it was like bam right there.
Yeah.
Welcome to Snowbelt.
We'll have to take that off and hang it up here somewhere.
Oh yeah, you can keep like a little file folder and be like, oh, you're gonna go here. Here, they got this going on.
Just like map it out on this. on the
Oh,
wall.
that'd be cool. Get a giant map of Michigan.
Right.
Little red dots everywhere.
Little red dots, dude. Okay, and now the icing on the cake, the extra news.
The extra news. So, we'll be posting more about this throughout the month of August.
Mm-hmm.
But we have been in talks with MI Beer Box. They are really cool people. So we've come up with a contest. It's going to be a glean contest,
Which we have used for our brackets
which
before.
we have used for our brackets.
Yep.
We're going to be posting quite often on this on our social media. So when it comes out, be on the lookout. But the winner will get one premium box for free.
That's
And
pretty fucking cool.
So
Yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
get stuff like we just said. You get the pint glass, shirt, all the swag, coupons,
The backstory on the breweries.
all for free. So that contest will run from August 1st to August 31st. And I would like to add that the promo code to get 10% off your 3 or 6 month subscription is good until August 31st.
That's pretty sweet. This is like our first big adventure into this kind
Collaboration,
of
yeah.
exchange and
Get your
product.
name out there. Get
you
their
know.
name out there.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Hey,
Speaking of which, if you want to check them out,
their product might be better than ours.
for now. Their website is mibeerbox.com. They also have a Facebook and Instagram. The Facebook is mibeerbox. Give that a search in the search option. And on Instagram, it's at mibeerbox. So please check them out. Give them a follow. Say hi. Tell them
know,
CHC
yeah,
sent you.
Exactly. And then pay attention to our social media for all
Oh,
the
yeah.
details on the Gleam contest, because as soon as it hits, it's going to be off and running, and
Mhm.
we're going to make somebody's day.
Heck yeah.
And even if you,
You don't even have to be from Michigan.
right,
I mean, coupons might be not that great, but all the other stuff still useful.
if you win and you're out of state, you can just mail the coupons to us.
Yeah.
We'll
Or
use
if
them,
you
let
know
you know
someone,
how it,
yeah. But please check them out and keep your eyes peeled, because that'll be coming at you here shortly. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll take the glass if you want the shirt.
Yeah, I'm going to slide right into that tank top. Sun's out, guns out.
Hey, you never know. Them dog days of summer might get you at work there, and you're like, I wish I had a tank top right now. Poof.
Oh, it's so comfy.
Their logo's pretty. I wonder how their
That's
labels
solid.
are. We should look up some of their beers and try to get some sent down here, or
Well, I'm not.
when the wife goes up next time, I'll have her bring some back.
Have her go, give her the coupon. Have her
Snow
go in.
Belt, yeah.
Report back. Should be our correspondent for
Get like
CHC.
Maybe they got like a dark or an ale or a brown or something,
Something,
we can
yeah.
try.
Ooh,
winter-
she
you
can
know,
bring
winter
back
beers.
a growler. I ain't gonna complain.
Yeah, and you don't have to cross any lines to get
That's
there.
right.
So. Shout out to Snow Belt Brewing, Gaylord, Michigan. Main Street, right? That's what
Main
you said?
Street.
Main Street. Anybody up north, check it out if you haven't already, or if you're headed up that way, let us know
Also-
what you think.
Check out Big Buck Brewing, located on South Wisconsin Avenue in Gaylord, Michigan.
Probably just around the damn block.
They're probably pretty close.
They probably share the same parking lot.
No, that's pretty cool of them. That was fun. I didn't think that it didn't feel heavy enough, or it didn't rattle around. It was well packaged. I'm kind of scared now because I've been throwing this box around my room and fucking house for like a little bit. And
Well, the glass survived.
yeah, the glass
so
held up. So
everything else is good. And the koozie.
that's a sharp koozie.
A lot of cool things, man.
Yeah.
New bottle opener for the studio. Look out
Ooh,
now.
We'll get a nice collection going.
Another reason for us to buy a subscription.
I'm just saying.
So, to go along with the beer,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to get into the beer of the week. The neighbor went up north near the Traverse City area, and I asked her, please pick me up something that doesn't make its way all the way down here to the downriver Detroit area. She came back with StormCloud Brewing Company.
Out of Frankfort, Michigan.
Frankfort, that's what it is.
Yep.
Yep.
And tonight we got Rainmaker Ale.
Now, before you do what you do, I
Go
got to
ahead.
say, it's good beer.
Very good.
It's
beer.
pretty tasty.
Very good.
It is very
Yeah.
good beer.
Not too
It's
heavy.
only-
Been a
no.
minute since we had a good ale,
This is true.
so
It's only, what was it, 5.2%?
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that ain't bad. You can knock a few of these back.
Right.
Well, see, the can's got more of a description than on Untapped.
Here's a nice little paragraph there.
I'll start with Untapped because it's quick.
Okay.
So this is their GABF bronze medal winning Belgian style pale ale. Getting the light here. Rainmaker Ale, the beer that started it all. Our flagship pale ale was handcrafted over the years of homebrew basement experiments. Rainmaker is a well-balanced, medium-bodied, easy-drinking ale. Take the day off. There's a 100% chance of rain. Belgian style medium hop pale ale. It's really tasty, like you guys. I concur on that.
There's a whole nother paragraph.
Oh, I just found it. Here in beautiful northern Michigan, Mother Nature delivers some of her most magnificent creations. A sight to behold as storms build across the Great Lakes. People gather in anticipation as she creates these natural wonders. A reminder that every sun-soaked day is a gift to be celebrated. We're proud to call the harbor town of Frankfort our home. And it's a well-designed little can. I like it.
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't think we don't have this around here. I don't remember seeing it in any stores. Have you caught this at all?
I have not.
No.
Not local.
I have not.
Huh.
I'm okay with it.
Good choice. Shout out to the neighbor.
Way to go, neighbor.
She knocked it out.
It's nice when we get gifts.
I know, right? Well, I paid for it.
Oh, it's a gift for me, so
Right,
I'll take
right,
that. Now, here's the tricky part. What would you rate it on Untapped?
I'm gonna go with 3.
Going with
I'm
the
gonna
three?
go 3 and a quarter.
I was going to say 3 1/4 myself.
3 1/4.
This is a nice little.
Is it out of
Smooth.
5?
Huh?
Is it out of 5?
Yeah.
Yep, 0 to
1
5.
through 5. Do you have the Untapped app?
I do not. I'm gonna have to get
You
it.
should
You should
get the Untappd
look up
app.
the Untapped app. Yeah, you can get all the beers are on there.
Mhm.
People rate them.
It's pretty much a craft beer social media platform. You can make friends.
Right on.
You can friend us, follow, see what we drank. If you drank it before, be like, oh, comment, be like, oh, I love that stuff. Or, hey, that one I didn't really like.
Yeah,
How'd you
see,
guys think of
You
it?
scroll through your feed, and it's got anybody you follow, all the beers they've
Mm.
tried, what they rated it, what they
I'll download
reviewed
it now.
it.
Or if you go on into whatever brewing company, you'll get their full list of everything they've ever made. And you can get
Top
like
sellers, I'm assuming, and all that.
everything. Anything that they've ever had.
Where you can get it around you.
Yep,
where
you
shit
can
like
get
that,
it.
yeah.
Also, you can get like an average score out of 5.
This is right up my alley.
This is quality.
As I'm downloading the app, I'm thinking a solid 4.
Solid 4.
Ooh.
Nice. So StormCloud Brewing is doing some quality work. We're going to have to check out some more of their products.
I was kind of hoping that it would be the brewery in the box, just because it would have been like fucking weird, right? It would have been so bizarre to open it up and be like, "Holy shit, we bought this beer."
If we do get a subscription, that would be weird. Do you think we would do that? Let's say we got a 12-month subscription. Out of that 12 months, how many times do you think? I mean, because I haven't looked up the numbers, but there has to be a few hundred craft breweries.
Where is MI Beer Box out of again? I can't remember. Did you say?
Grand Rapids, I believe.
Okay, so they're probably doing a lot of business with the smaller breweries north of here, as opposed to Founders, Shorts, Bells, because those are bigger, more.
Yeah, they're probably doing more.
I mean, they might participate,
yeah.
absolutely, but you get like Snowbelt. I never heard of Snowbelt.
You did forget something.
What?
Ooh,
to call her. Yeah, damn, I forgot.
I can put it all back in the box.
No, it's all right. She'll come in here. She'll be blown away that it's from Gaylord just because she's got family there.
Give her the T-shirt.
Right. She'll swim in this thing, dude. It's huge.
That's true.
I just want to see what size it is. Extra large. Oh, my goodness. How many breweries in Michigan?
All right, before he answers, me and you have to guess.
Well, I want to guess.
Well, you're looking it up.
Well, I'm still going to guess. I haven't hit the button yet.
Okay.
Look.
All right.
I'm going to guess 83.
Don't look. I'm going to say 204.
I'm going to go with a 157.
Ooh, solid guess.
All right, let's see.
Sad part is if we don't come up with an actual number.
But what if we do?
Well, then that'll make sense. But if we don't, then that whole guessing would be for naught.
I can't believe we looked this up on my phone.
I can't believe you looked it up on your phone.
Like, that was probably the dumbest decision I could have made, was look it up on my phone.
Well,
This looks like 235. It took me to Michigan.org, Pure Michigan, breweries. I scroll down, and it says showing results 1 of 235. But it looks like there's like 20 numbers on the map, so.
Showing a total of 236. Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah. Essentially the same thing, yes. 236. Now it says 210, 217, 233. It just keeps fucking refreshing. There's new breweries opening every second, folks.
apparently.
It's safe to say 200. Can we just agree on 200? I mean, the number keeps fluctuating right around there.
All right.
Unless I can find a better result.
Well, we can always come back in episode 94 with some more hard-hitting data.
True.
We're not good at fact-checking on the fly.
Not on my phone, anyways.
This is a dead zone.
This is a bit dated, but in 2012, Michigan's 102 brewing establishments, including breweries, brew hubs, importers, and company-owned packagers and wholesalers, employed 595 people directly.
You said 102?
120.
120.
In 2012.
But it's dated.
Right.
Yeah.
7 years ago. So, yeah, I mean, 80 could have popped up if you're talking
Easy.
them
Especially
little things,
boomed
right?
since then.
Yeah.
7 years is a long time.
Yes, sir.
But it's not really.
Up north it is.
7 years.
Up north, that's like 12 winters. And these StormCloud's up in like the west part too. They get some gnarly winters up there, dude. Up by Traverse City and shit. That's what we should do. Go up for Red Wing training camp.
There you go.
Traverse City. Do a brew crawl, a brew walk or whatever they call that shit.
Stumble.
Yeah.
Actually stumble down the block in
Right.
Traverse City.
Right. Do the whole weekend. Just hit as many as we can.
That'd be pretty sweet.
That would be cool. How many sick days you got?
I might be able to work something out.
We'll leave Saturday and come home Monday. It'll be fantastic. Sunday will be so dead up there, right?
Right.
Because
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
will leave to come home, and we'll have every brewery just... Pew, pew, pew. That'd be sweet.
I'm down.
So speaking of the breweries down here,
Mm-hmm.
I found this story on the old Facebook, old Mr. Reliable, and it's about Founders.
All right.
Let me see here. Where's it at? Detroit Free Press broke the story. Let's see if it loads. Founders has become the first brewery to distribute to all 50 states.
Really?
Yep.
Congratulations.
That's pretty fucking cool.
That's awesome.
That's a major move right there.
Yeah, welcome to the big league.
Because we know.
Welcome to the show, kid.
Right. Some of them, I think Bells or Shorts has gotten as far as Colorado.
Bells.
Okay. And they should, because they have that
the Two-Hearted.
Two Hard Ale
That
that
keeps
wins
winning
every
crap,
fucking
yeah.
year.
I love
You know,
that.
Everyone does, apparently. I wasn't a huge fan because I'm not an IPA guy, but you can't really compete with everyone.
it wasn't a worse beer. That's for sure.
It wasn't Jared's mom. That's all I'm saying.
Do you have any idea what we drank the last time you were here?
Oh, shit.
Because I fucking don't. I was just testing your memory.
The can is coming to memory, but I cannot make out the name.
Okay.
Wasn't it a black and purple can?
Black and purple.
Shit, I can't remember. That's why I asked you. I was just curious. I don't even remember what number it was. I'd have to look that up.
Give me a second here.
I remember what we talked about.
Oh, yes.
Crackheads trying to steal your car.
Yeah.
Alligators. Stuff like that.
I'm going to go.
It's been a minute.
36? That's my guess.
That's your guess?
36.
My thumb over there's putting in work.
I know, right? I don't even remember the title of the episode.
Pay your bills.
That's right. Yep.
That makes sense. Oh, let's see. Yeah, it's going to be a minute.
You must have got John service over there.
It's not going quick.
I blame all the cars.
Well,
Stupid crews.
It was around July 4th. I do remember that.
It had to have been. It had to have been about a year. Because I know it was warm out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it might have been August. Or might have. Fuck.
Shit, it's basically August right now.
It's
Right?
Might as well be.
A couple days. So you said 4. That's what you're rating the beer.
Yes, sir.
What
That's
about,
pretty strong.
What'd you give it, Jay? Did you
3 1/4. I
3
agreed
1/4?
with you.
Okay. So we went the same. All right.
Have you guys tried
Maybe.
BJ's Brewery? Their Blonde Ale?
No.
Actually,
Is that the place right by the mall?
Yeah, right by
Yeah.
the mall.
No, I haven't been there yet.
I've been there. I haven't tried their blonde.
It's very simple, but right to the point. I love it.
all
You can
need.
kick 4 or 5 of them back and still be good.
That's a nice little place to go for
Yes.
like a lunch and that.
Expensive.
Very. And it does not look like a restaurant when you go inside because like it's like a 2-story inside. The roof is the ceiling.
You got the kegs on top of you.
Oh yeah,
What?
it's
Yeah.
really wide open,
The
spacious.
kegs that they pump from are up top?
No, I just think they're displayed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's nice decor. It's cool.
Oh, they're like Slipknot kegs? Just empty, something to bang on?
Didn't they get rid of him?
Who?
Slipknot. They're the guy who bangs on the keg. I forget his name.
Actually, I think the 2 guys that do percussion both have kegs and drums. Like they have 2 drums in front of them and like 4
Oh, okay,
kegs wrapped
okay.
around. This stage setup that they have a fucking keg hanging and they light it on fire and they bang on it. I can't wait.
All right.
Like
That's-
a week, dude.
So
been a
who's all
week.
going to be there? You got first. What concert are you going to?
Slipknot, the Knotfest tour is coming to Detroit. Well, coming to Pine Knob, Clarkston. It's Slipknot, Volbeat, which I'm excited about. I've never seen them.
I have. I'm going to put a bookmark there. I got a story about Volbeat.
Okay, and then there's 2 other heavy bands. Gojira, I think, might be one.
All right.
They're too heavy for me, but I
it's
used to listen to them. Yeah, they're
heavy,
real
right.
fucking heavy.
Merrick, that was over here, takes
Yeah.
pictures. He's doing.
Oh, he's doing the.
He's shooting
photo?
that show.
Nice.
Yeah. And I know he's a big fan, and I think friends of Gojira. He was talking about that.
Yeah,
the-
he
the
texted
night he
him, I
was here.
believe.
Right. So, I mean, if we can get there early enough, I'll watch them. Obviously, I'm paying to see the show, but traffic up to Pine Knob is
It's never a fun time.
one of the worst things ever.
So you got opening. You have Behemoth,
Behemoth, that's the other one.
Nice.
Gojira,
Yep.
Volbeat, and then the Goat Slipknot.
Slipknot's new music is fucking.
Dude.
Have the 2 songs?
Yes.
Woo!
The one's got a real funky name to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like Soul Wave Firth
Yeah,
or
something
something.
like that.
It's weird.
It's brutal.
It's Corey Taylor. He's weird.
The
Good. He's good.
first 45
Weird.
seconds of that song trips me the fuck out.
Right. It's like kind of offbeat.
Exactly.
It doesn't fit. Yeah. It's gonna be good
He's
live.
wearing
though.
a milk jug as a mask now.
Right. Are you going?
I wish.
You got to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I was like, I'm going. I have to. I want to see them. I've been rocking their catalog for like the last 3 weeks straight. Just Slipknot.
Just
over and
getting
over and
prepped.
over and over and over.
You got to get yourself ready for it.
This
Now-
was before I bought the tickets. I was just listening to it.
That's just an experience within itself, one of their shows, man.
Are you the type of guy who goes to the show and in the parking lot?
No.
Okay.
We were going to see Limp Bizkit one time, and I put Limp Bizkit on the radio, and the guy driving the car was like, no, we're not doing that. And I was like 19 at the time, and I haven't done it since. If it's my radio,
That's
I
solid
won't
advice.
do it.
It
Because
just turns it down like, sorry, kid.
As soon as you pull up in the parking lot, you hear,
Exactly.
200 cars are all playing the same,
Oh, yeah.
the band they're there to see. I imagine seeing Bob Seger at Pine Knob. You probably got the entire concert in the parking lot before you went in for the concert because every car was playing a different fucking song. I bet
That
you.
venue's just always been too big for me, man.
Pine Knob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I like
something
it.
about a smaller venue.
I like the outdoors. That's
Yeah.
what it is. So you like Freedom Hill?
Never
Yep.
been there. I've only been to what's next to the Fox?
State Theater,
Yeah.
Fillmore.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit there.
Um,
I like with Fred Durst. I love how he comes out in the crowd and starts jamming out with the crowd. Isn't that
Oh,
every
yeah.
show he does that?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It adds so much more to it.
Have you ever seen the Foo Fighters?
No, I haven't.
Spend the money. I promise you. They're coming with Tenacious D and Weezer.
No shit.
It's going to be
Oh.
fantastic. They'll probably play Little Caesars Arena.
Yo, yeah.
Or
'Cause that's the
Pine Knob.
biggest-
I think Pine Knob might hold more people, but if
Yeah.
they come in the winter, they can, obviously, because it's
True.
outdoors. But Freedom Hill, Michigan Lotto Amphitheater, whatever
they call it now.
smaller Pine Knob.
Okay.
So it's outdoors, but
Yeah.
it's more close.
Right on.
The hill's like a quarter the size.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sweet.
So, I have some information.
Okay. What'd you find?
Episode 34. Pay
Ooh.
those bills, folks.
34. What'd I say?
July?
36?
You said 36. July 11th.
Okay.
So a
it's
little over a year.
Little over a year. And we had Baffo Brown Ale from Dark Horse.
Yeah, there was no purple there.
That's a lot of time, man.
Right.
So, to jump back real quick, Volbeat.
Okay.
When I was living in Arizona at my work, I worked nights, and this older gentleman who worked with me, was not a huge fan of him, but whatever. While we were working, he only listened to Volbeat on YouTube. So it would just be like this long mix of every Volbeat song
And ads.
and then ads. And for whatever reason, he always worked right next to me. So for like a year, all I listened to every night was Volbeat.
Are you a fan?
I cannot name you any songs,
So that's a
You sure
no.
know
But
them all
if
by
they're-
heart, though.
but if they start playing, I'll be like, I'll sing along.
Oh, it's that song.
Yeah. No, I'm not a fan. I don't mind the music. Music's good. It's just, it's like a grinding noise to me now.
Yeah. That's
Never
fair.
really was my cup of tea.
No?
Never got into Volbeat.
I
not
like
bad
a
for-
handful of their songs. I mean, I'm not
Were they like
diehard
Finland
or
or
something.
something?
They're from
Yeah.
overseas somewhere. That's what I think I like about them is because you can't tell that when
different.
you listen to it.
Yeah.
Like he don't sing
Not
like
at all.
he's,
What I
you
found
know.
that to be when he was like, "Oh yeah, these guys are awesome, man. They're from like, well, they're Finland or something." And I was like, "Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that." You can't tell any accent. Usually, there's a couple times where you hear like, "All right, Scandinavian, something."
A little bit.
A little bit, but that's
that could
only
just
after.
be- he
Yeah.
could just be singing. You know,
Yeah.
that could be it.
Might be you looking for that after you knew, but no, Volbeat reminds me of just trauma.
So episode 34. Holy shit, dude. That's almost 60 episodes ago.
Shit.
And technically it is 60 because we missed one.
We missed more than one.
No.
but
No, we only
didn't.
missed
no,
one.
That was a 17. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. We had a couple buddies over in the episode. It didn't record.
I remember that.
Yeah, so nothing
Well,
happened.
yeah,
Plus, it was a horror show.
it was a train wreck. But to be fair, it did spawn the idea for Guido and the Guy.
It did. It was that show
a
that
blessing in
spawned,
disguise.
So
right,
I
right.
mean, you got to take all those little victories.
Take them with stride.
One step back, 14 drunken stumbles forward.
Yeah.
So
around the block and back. So 34, you were here. We talked about towing cars.
Yes, sir.
We
Florida.
talked about Florida a lot.
oh my god.
Have you been back to Florida since?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did anything good happen?
Disney and a lot of money.
That
Okay.
will happen.
Did you see any fights at Disney? Did you see that video of them
Oh, my
idiots beating each other up? Holy cow!
And
You didn't see nothing like that, did you?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to punch my girlfriend, huh? I'll punch your girlfriend. It's like, this is taking a weird turn.
I'm going to grab another one of these.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why they're there. And these are tasty.
What about towing stories? You got anything good
I would hope
that you
boy,
can
do
share?
I.
That you
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
share.
without incriminating or any pending lawsuits.
Okay, so all these stories, I'm going to start off with allegedly happened.
Allegedly.
To a friend of mine.
Yeah, the friend told him
A coworker no longer employed with us.
he's actually employed at a competitor, and this is totally the competitor's doing.
Oh, well, that's a cigarette. Let me get there.
Got to ease in.
If you need a minute, that's fine.
Oh yeah. We got nothing but time.
Nah, the most recent one, probably the funniest shit that I've ever come across, just in life in general. I was off of 6 Mile in Southfield, I think it was.
All right.
Find a car of mine.
I need the nice area drop from Rod Allen.
Ooh, nice area.
She was out on her front porch. It was at like 9:30 in the morning, just sipping her cup of coffee. Big old lady in all white. I'm just like, neat. Here we go.
She's home.
Let's
Sweet.
do this. So I fold down my gear.
Is that a euphemism?
She instantly knows what's happening.
Again, what kind of story are we talking about here?
She starts booking it towards her car, cup of coffee in hand and all.
Yeah.
I'm just like, neat. So she's gonna drive off my truck. Thankfully, that kicks.
Quick, what kind of car was it?
It was no bueno.
Okay. The one with 4 wheels.
Exactly.
Right on.
The one with debt. Gotcha.
Okay. For those following along at home, I almost had some Rainmaker Ale come out my nose.
Right.
He almost made some rain.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
Speaking of making it rain, as she's jumping in her car, cup of coffee in hand.
Ooh.
I slam into this thing so hard, it knocks my 400-pound torso into the steering wheel.
Dang.
So she's wearing her coffee.
Exactly.
All white everything.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I saw way too much.
An impromptu wet t-shirt contest.
She told me to shut the fuck up over and over, and then the last time she said, I'm going to shoot you next time you're laughing at me, apologizing at me.
Dang.
I
had to make you laugh harder, right.
I was,
Yeah. I mean,
This was at about 6 times she's told me this.
now this is in the morning I'm taking?
9:30 a.m. Yep.
9:30 a.m.
Imagine
Dang.
starting your day like that.
That's not how I would want to go about it. On either
And
end of the
you've
spectrum.
been working
then.
all night, right? So this is like the end of your evening. So you're just like, yeah, fuck it,
You're like,
whatever.
one more
I'm
job
going
and I
home
get
to
to
go
go
to
home.
sleep, right?
Oh man, that's probably, like I said, probably the funniest moment that's happened to me in a very long time.
That's good. Do you think? I don't remember if we covered this. It was a year ago.
It was.
Would you be on the show?
No,
You wouldn't do that.
I'm not a people person.
Okay. So a camera in your cab
that's-
following you around, probably not a
Exactly.
good thing.
No.
Okay.
That's
That's funny.
Following me around, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I don't want nobody sitting next to me.
That's
Okay,
a liability, I would
Yeah.
think, more so than
for liability's sake, can you do ride-alongs or no?
There is a waiver involved. but
Is there?
yes.
Okay. So like the police,
Mhm.
same thing. Okay.
That's interesting. So other people have actually
Mhm.
wanted to do this.
Have
But
you
it-
had a ride-along yet?
Allegedly.
Okay. Okay.
So is it more for like a prospective repo man, or is it just like my boy Tim, fucking Larry?
Larry,
we'll say,
fucking
is-
Larry.
He fucks everything.
He's
up.
back.
So let's say Larry is like hanging out with you one night,
I got shit to do.
and you're telling him a story. He's like, "Bro, I want to go." Like, is it more like prospective coworkers, or
I
is
have
it,
to have confidence in this individual.
Okay,
That
they got to think on their feet.
Exactly. If I can see in you that I would trust you. I would obviously go down some rules, but if you can hold your own, sure, why not? I'm not going to take some 95-pound girl with me.
Right. Unless she's armed.
Yes.
Or an MMA champion.
Oh, yeah, well, there you go.
That's fair.
I'd like to do. I don't know if I'd rather do a ride along with you or a police officer. I don't know what would be more interesting.
I
'Cause I think you would see more action.
Yeah, I think you would have more excitement.
They would. I've done ride-alongs. My dad used to be a cop,
Okay.
and
In Florida.
Florida.
Oh,
and
God.
Colorado.
We'll come back.
They limit you on what you can take that ride-along with
Oh, okay.
nowadays, just for liability reasons.
Right.
Of course.
Right.
Me, you don't know what kind of shit you're getting into.
True.
Yeah. Like with a cop, you might be like, oh, we might pull someone over for a speeding ticket, or we just might cruise around.
Like, do you think if they get a call, shots fired, that officer with the ride along is like the last to show up, or
They
than
probably
likely.
have a
even if
rule
they're
set.
around the block?
Like they might.
You know
get
what I
a s-
mean? Like, stay in the car.
Yeah.
I would think they might get like a special route, or like for whatever, like they're off their given
You're going to be
thing
in
for
West
a day.
Bloomfield or something.
Traffic. yeah, like a traffic stop somewhere.
We're gonna have you go out to Gro's Eel.
Right.
Have fun.
Watch out for deer.
Metro Park cop.
You show up for your ride along. He has a bike, 10 speed. We're like, come on, buddy,
You're in a sidecar.
saddle up. You're like, whoa, wait a minute. It's like, sorry, we're gonna have to get you in.
Not disrespecting police, though.
No.
It's fun to joke, but
It
no
is.
disrespect.
None at all. It's
No,
hit
they
or
all-
miss. I mean, their day changes.
That's what I mean.
There's no
It
predictability.
could be exciting as shit, and it could be really.
Whereas yours
boring.
is a
Especially
very.
now in today's environment.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Like,
Don't
who
get
the
me
fuck
started
wants
on
to
them
sign
cops
up
in
for-
New York. Did you see that shit?
I did.
I did
No.
not.
And people dumping buckets of water on
People-
the cops when they were just making a traffic stop. They couldn't do anything about it. Oh, dude, it's brutal. Kids, super soakers. Bad news.
I did see on Facebook a friend of ours from the university got challenged to a pickup game of basketball
Yep.
by some youths
Yep.
while he was out on patrol.
Right on.
But I thought
Yeah,
that
I
was pretty
remember
cool.
Yeah.
That's got to be a nice feeling when, opposed to getting water dumped on you and screamed
The
at.
reason I brought it up, do you remember maybe a couple of months ago we had a guest in here that didn't say anything? She just wanted to kind of observe what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just did a ride along in Detroit.
Oh, really?
And she
Oh,
posted
shit.
about it on Facebook and how the cop she was with was pulling over to groups of kids at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Kids are out running the streets,
No
trying
school.
to, make friends with them and
Right.
keep,
Just say, hey.
keep up appearances of good things rather than the bad vibes that the cops get a lot,
Right on.
especially nowadays.
Have you guys checked out that guy who does the ride along with Flat Rock PD?
No.
He does the real, like, he does like videos and stuff. They're all professionally produced and all that. He does a really good job. I have to look him up, but let me look him up real quick.
That was what I was kind of leaning when I went down this road of questioning with you was, have you had anybody approach you yet that wanted to film what you do?
No, I haven't.
No, not yet. No. Would that be against company's policy or no?
It might be against insurance policy.
Insurance, okay.
Okay.
Company policy, maybe not. It all depends on how lenient.
Like their waiver's
Bosses,
probably
yeah.
that thick.
Oh.
Exactly.
I'll have my lawyer look over it.
Right.
What is the oddest thing you've ever encountered? Not so much like person-wise, but like you went in someone's backyard to get a car and seen like, I don't know, a sculpture of like rubber ducks or some shit, or
Couple
just something that made you stop
Yeah.
and go like, the fuck?
That one's gonna take a minute.
Okay. All right.
I gotta take a jog down memory
That'll
lane.
be a comment on Facebook 2 days from now.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I remember.
Finally remembered.
There was this one time.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank here.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Any nudity
Well, other
besides coffee
than
stained
wet
white
t-shirt
clothes?
contest.
I'm sure you've seen some nudity.
Oh,
You've seen some stuff you didn't want to see.
Somebody probably
Oh,
had to
yeah.
come running out of the house with their wang hanging
just
out.
for
or
the
something.
sake of this, I told you this story earlier. The
Yeah.
Black Dodge Ram.
Black Dodge Ram.
I'm gonna, just for the story's sake, I'm gonna call the guy Floyd.
All right.
I've had issues with this one debtor before. He drove off my truck in his Black Dodge Ram.
Black Dodge Ram.
clutch.
And then he goes into his garage after he drives his truck off my truck. Gets his motorcycle, all black, of course.
Parked next to the boat.
A magic boat, of course.
Blocks my truck with it. So I'm like, okay, you win this time. About 4 months later, I get an order for him again. So I'm like, hey, Floyd, you bored? You want to help me? He says, fuck it, why not? I can make some money. So I tell him the plan. He's riding shotgun. We pull up to the house. He pops the door. as I'm lifting it up. So in a sense, he can counter steer because the steering wheels are still on the ground.
Okay.
It was pulled in towards the garage. And
Just to make it easier on you to
exactly,
get your kid away.
we don't have to tie the steering wheel.
Oh,
That
yeah.
nonsense.
Squealing out like...
Exactly. So he catches us like almost instantly, as before before Floyd has the door unlocked.
Ooh.
And he's in nothing but a robe, and fairly larger on figuratively and literally blackmail. Just in nothing but a robe.
Just enjoying the night air.
Probably his wife's robe, too, so it was 6 times too small.
See-through with, like, fuzzy arms and shit.
Prancing around in your underwear with your wiener hanging out for everyone to see.
Exactly.
He, this dude was crazy. He hopped over into the bed of my truck. No stepping on the tailgate. No stepping on the bumper.
He had nothing. He had no resistance. The pants weren't like restricting him.
He hops in the bed of my truck over my gear.
So was the robe like a cape at that point?
It
Like
was.
he's
He looked
like
like-
some sort of superhero?
He looked like Batman. He moved quick as shit too. And he
I am the knight.
Clutch.
I'd call that the Dark Knight if I had an all-black Dodge Ram.
So he confronts my driver, who's now in the seat because I've yelled out contact.
Oh,
And
code name.
this dude, robe open and all, just laying hammer fists all over my driver.
Oh,
Yeah, he's fighting him off pretty good. This
all right.
guy's
With his wiener?
No.
with his
Oh.
wiener.
I think that would be more scary. Like someone's coming at you running, you're like, wow, they're naked. That's intimidating.
It is.
That's some Braveheart shit.
Yeah, you don't know what their intentions are at that point.
No, you don't.
No, they got nothing to lose.
I mean-
at that
Like,
point.
all right, what if he's the type of person that, like, in a state of rage, gets an erection? Do you want to fight that guy?
No.
No.
So he's laying these hammer fists on my driver. I get it lifted up, and I finally confront him.
All right.
This dude tells me he's going into his house and getting his gun, and he's shooting.
That's exactly what you want to hear on a night out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. It's
You're
Did
like,
you at
"Oh,
least yell,
finally."
put some drawers on? Because I'm going to tell you, my house could be on fire. Underwear first, man.
Oh, yeah. You got some gym shorts handy at all times.
Something.
freedom
This is America.
in Detroit.
You have a crazy profession, man.
I do hope that you write these stories down somewhere.
You should make a
I-
book. You
you
should
should.
write a book.
You should just start
Or
jotting
start
like
a blog.
journal, and then
That wouldn't be a
eventually
bad
make
idea.
a book and make some money off this.
We have a new outlet
We
that we're going to disclose next week.
on episode 94, we'll have another announcement for you.
But we have a
folks.
place for your blog.
We do.
Video,
Anything
written,
you want.
whatever
Stay
you want to
tuned
do.
till episode 94.
I'm
Exactly.
telling you what. We have a place for it if you're interested. Could be fun. And
But
then
something to think
I'm
about.
saying, because like from time to time, you try to think of one of these stories. You're like, oh man, that lady, the thing. At least this, like, you have it. People want
That
to
could
hear
work.
this. I'm just
video,
saying.
dude. It's all, I mean, we'll edit out what we have to, but
I
Oh, yeah.
do
You
have
know.
a body cam.
I would hope so.
I do miss your videos that on your Instagram that you would post.
Yeah, there have been very few
Hello.
and far in between, but
I mean, that's got to be like an extra hassle for you.
it's something you have to do on the fly.
Yeah.
You got to know the car's there. Like if I were to do that,
Your
this
timing
phone would
and-
fill up
Oh, yeah.
instantly. But yeah, I need a dash cam. I would love to get one of those. Anyway, back to the story.
Back to
Oh,
the
I'm sorry.
story. Yeah.
This guy, he
Batman coming at you.
going to get
But
his gun
Batman
and he's
doesn't use
shooting.
guns, so
Yeah, he's
Got a
a
wiener.
knockoff. Fake news.
that's still so fucked up.
He's running in his house, and
Yeah.
I need it. This is a bad habit. I do this to this day. I need to quit doing it. I left the
I
driver.
bet you won't.
You probably won't. I left the driver's side door open.
Ooh.
Yeah, I do that all the fucking time. It's
I mean,
it's
that's more for
noi-
you.
It's more noise too.
Yeah. And if you need to like get out of there quick, it's already open. You just hop in,
Exactly.
boom.
So he hops in my repo truck,
Oh.
takes the key out of the ignition, and throws it in a vacant lot with grass to about my knee.
Sweaty ass all over your seat. Gross.
Let's hope he used baby wipes.
He finally let my driver move from. He went back to the driver's seat, and he's still continuously throwing hammer fists at my driver. So I finally shove him on the ground long enough to get 911 on the phone.
Yeah.
Yell the address and just put it in my pocket. And they show up. He gets arrested. Outstanding warrants or some shit. And
Damn.
that was a wrap. So we got his car. He fucked up.
So he went to jail in a bathrobe.
Mm-hmm. Well, they let him put some boxers on.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was nice.
That was very nice of him.
Here's what I don't understand about the need for your profession. Okay, like I understand the need for it. The interaction between you and people who are angry that you're taking their car to go to the extents of some, right?
Yeah.
You didn't pay your bill.
They know we're coming.
Yeah.
Right.
They get notices.
9 times out of 10, they're trying to hide the fucking car from
Exactly.
you, right?
Yeah.
They
Exactly.
move it constantly. They're doing all kinds of crazy shit to make sure you don't take it. You brought this upon yourself. For you to overreact blows my mind.
On the other side of that coin, have you ever gone to do a job and the person was like there waiting, hand you the keys?
Oh, yeah, plenty of times.
Yeah, they were just like, yeah, I know. Here you go.
Bank tells us knock on the door. They're ready with the keys. It's in the garage.
Wow.
Let alone the order's been open 100 days, and why couldn't they tell me this sooner?
That's almost 4 months.
Yeah.
That's a little over 3 months. So
Dude,
if
the
you
other day
quit
I
paying your car bill, you have 3 months and then you expect it,
Yeah.
right? Dude,
Come on.
why do people have to drive their car off the fucking rig? You know what I mean? Good thing is it'll slide in the snow.
You're better at describing things. Describe this picture for the people.
All right, so the folks at home, I'm being shown a picture of a driveway between two houses, and there's a Dodge Charger, or is that an Avenger? Charger parked sideways, blocking the driveway to the backyard. So
And I'm guessing the car you need is in the garage.
No, I need the Charger.
he needs the
Oh,
Charger.
you need the
Yeah.
sideways car?
So
oh, shit.
The ass of the Charger is up against the fence of the house next door, and the front of the car you can't even get to because
It's tucked behind the
it's
house.
tucked behind the house.
Wow.
I mean, that's planning.
Okay, that I
still got it.
understand.
I
Right.
still got it.
Now, if you get it, right, that's good. They tried, you won.
Mm-hmm.
But if they were to come out swinging, dicks flinging around and yelling about this, that, and the other thing, dude, calm down. You didn't pay your bills.
Yeah.
I don't get it. That shit bugs me. How can people be so obsessed with something that they get that irritated about it?
It baffles me. I mean, I can see if you have like one note left or just your interest payment left
Yeah.
on your note, but
Right.
if you've gotten that far, why not pay it?
Yeah.
But that's the only point where I would be that mad.
And that has to be
But I would
so
take
rare.
that anger out on the bank, not the driver
Yeah.
picking it up.
Right.
Like
Right.
he's just a third party going to pick something up you didn't pay for.
Just
Yeah.
working. Right.
Now, my mind just racing with questions and thoughts about your profession. Now, in your company, I would assume there's other coworkers of yours.
Yes.
Do you guys ever have like self-made challenges or contests?
No. That's not a bad idea though.
Because I would like to think that
We do have a scoreboard in there though.
I mean, if you already have the scoreboard, just be like, all right, the month of August or the month of September, October, whatever, and be like, whoever has the most, make it like fantasy football.
Everybody throw a buck in.
The champion gets the prize. The loser has to do something extremely embarrassing.
I think that would pull some tomfuckery, especially with
Some fudging of numbers.
Oh,
Exactly.
dude, make the loser repo a car naked.
In just a robe.
Just a robe.
I'm here for the all black Jeep or all black Ram. I don't
would be
think
good.
like somebody run out like oh my God, and you're like, it's okay. I'm a professional.
I'm naked and I'm taking your car.
That's not a bad idea.
Nobody's going to want to wrestle with you.
No.
Right? They're going to be like, you know what? Just take it. Don't sit on the seat.
Get out of here, please.
I'm gonna get you a towel to sit on because that looks uncomfortable.
And the bonus is if the homeowner or the neighbors have surveillance cameras.
Oh God. Or make him go out with a body camera so you just get the reactions.
Jaw on the floor and all.
Why are you? Oh my! Boy,
naked.
put on some clothes.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, funny shit.
But I highly recommend forming some sort of contest.
I'll let you know a year from now when I come back.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a YouTube channel with just
I wish.
the drivers. You know, if you
Like a
could pull
private
that off,
or
right,
something.
right.
Like a private Instagram account.
There is
Patreon, because people would have to pay to
Pay
see
to
your
see it,
content, right? You might be able to get away with it at something like that, like a crowdfunding.
There's probably a way.
There is a really very, very, very well-known repo guy who has his own YouTube channel.
I always catch videos. It's probably because I'm friends with you.
Mm-hmm.
On my, they'll pop up on my feed,
yeah.
and there was one where 2 trucks, like the guy backed in
Mm-hmm.
and pulled the car, and they got the car they needed, and then they put the car back. Oh yeah, it was like 2 trucks working together. I'm like, damn,
Yeah, I've done that once or
I
twice.
can't pay my fucking bills.
Highly frowned upon, but no face, no case.
Pay your shit if you can.
Please,
it's
pay
like,
your bills. Put me out of business, please. I'm looking for a reason to get out of this industry.
if
I'm getting too old for this shit.
I don't know. People fall on hard times. I get it, but
Yeah, it happens.
Somebody's
Come
gonna
on.
got to do it.
come on.
Yeah.
If it ain't me, somebody else is gonna start repoing.
True story.
It's just the overreaction that gets me. That's the part that bugs me. Like, you don't need to freak out like that, you know?
That's the only reason why I'm still in the industry. Every time I back into a driveway, man, it's just this instant shot of adrenaline.
Right.
Checking out that back
Like, here we
window.
go.
Right.
Exactly. Take a deep breather.
Like
ready for this
smacking a gator on the forehead, right? Turning and running for your bike.
Oh man. Do you ever get disappointed if it goes smooth?
Yeah. So,
Like you just knock it right out, in, out, gone. And you're like,
I
and
hate
then you're
apartment complexes for that reason. Like, and I never make contact in apartments. I'm like, this car's gonna be here. It's gonna be a boring ass night because I'm running nothing but apartments.
Just hook up and
Exactly.
go. Do you ever blow the horn on the
Then it's
way
just
out?
like-
I did that the other day. I unlocked the door, strapped the tires down, laid on the car's horn. I'm like, come out. I want your keys.
See you guys later.
oh man.
I don't know. I've ever been that bored at a job where I welcome something like that, but whatever.
No, not to that point.
I got a waiver for you.
Hey, dude, am I allowed to video?
We'll see.
Long as no logos are involved.
Okay. No logos. I promise. It'll all be audio. That way I can play sound bites here. I'll break it up
some
into
of the
pieces.
shit that I say, you'll have bits
Right.
for days.
Oh,
You're going to be
man.
our new drop reel. And I'll just be there poking the buttons. I said alligators. I was going to tell you. I saw this video of something about alligators or crocodiles. They'll eat and then sleep for like 3 weeks or some crazy shit. And the zebras are crossing the the river and walking over top of them. Ballsy move.
Did you hear about the guy up in northern Michigan who found a escaped alligator in his lake and shot it?
No.
Yeah. Google it.
I heard about the one in Chicago at a park. There was a little crocodile swimming around. And they had to call in some famous Florida gator catcher. And at first nobody believed because it was a bunch of kids going like, "There's a gator in that pond." And they're like, "Okay, kid."
Right.
And then finally someone was like, "Holy shit, there is a gator in that pond." It was small. It was like 3 foot maybe.
They probably still win.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't fuck with it. Not on its turf. I did see today. I think it was Barstool Sports posted it on Instagram. It's like these kids at a golf course, and one has like this little baby alligator or crocodile, and he's holding it. He's like, "Yeah, crikey, we got a crocodile!" And in the background, you see like, and it's the baby's going like,
Oh, no.
and you see the mom alligator just hauling ass towards the kid. And
Oh.
and the comment they put down was like, "I need the next 5 seconds of this video." Because it stopped like as the alligator was like 10 feet from him.
Oh.
But it just comes out in the background, and I had to watch it like 5 times before I noticed it. I was like, "Oh shit!" And the 2 white kids going like, "Crikey!"
Oh.
It's like, you ain't bright, kid.
Idiots.
Here's a story about that guy up in the Thumb.
All
A
right.
Detroit man survived an encounter with a 6-foot-long alligator in Silverwood, near the state's Thumb. Derek Fells shot the alligator while he was on vacation at his vacation home on 17 acres of land near Shea Lake in Tuscaloosa County on Saturday. He went down to a pond and he spotted it. I headed down to say something looks different, he said. I get there and the alligator raises up, turns towards me, and charges. Fell's right hand is broken and in a cast, leaving him with his left hand. I got my pistol. I am right-handed, so you know it was a difficult shot. I shot him in the head, he said, and then I immediately called 911.
Damn.
Imagine that. A gator launching at you in Michigan.
No
Yeah,
way.
all fucking
That'd be
places.
low on the list of things to anticipate.
Yeah, right? Holy shit.
No, thank you.
So I guess
No.
it escaped from like an exotic pet store or something like that, and they haven't been able to find it. 6 feet.
That's crazy. All the stray dogs and cats, gone.
Everything, right? Like a duck swimming in the lake or something, and that gator just fucking feasted on
Whatever
it,
it can
dude.
get a hold of.
No, thank you.
Because I doubt it escaped at 6 foot.
I want to know how it survived the winters.
I have seen...
They get frozen with their faces up.
Their
and
nose
they
is
breathe.
Yeah, the nose is
through.
on the top, like over the ice.
Yeah.
And the rest of their body is just kind of like
It's
hibernating.
fucking ridiculous.
They're cold-blooded, aren't they not?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so they should be fine.
They stick like half their fucking snout above the water through a hole in the ice,
No
and they breathe,
shit.
I
and the
remember
rest of
seeing
their
a-
body sleeps.
I remember seeing a guy going like, "Those are alligators."
Yeah,
And somebody's
he's
like, "What?"
walking
And
through the
because it's
fucking
like, there's
swamp.
reeds and rocks, and they're just poked out, and it's like just the edge of the water is frozen.
I
And
wonder if he kicked it.
he tapped it, and it kind of moved.
Oh,
Like
shit.
reactionary. It didn't like wake up and go after him, but it was like, yeah, that's a gator. It's like, holy shit. So
Could you
probably-
imagine how
wild.
badass you have to be in order to not do anything unless you're hungry?
You're a dinosaur.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
go ahead, tap my nose.
I'm not gonna fuck with a dinosaur.
Whatever.
It's a strict rule since Jurassic Park came out.
Yeah. I saw a story out of Tennessee where the cops, it might be a fake thing. I don't know, we might have talked about this, but they were telling people not to flush their meth because the alligators were eating it.
Meth gators.
I did not hear that.
It's like Sharknado.
Could you imagine that, a meth-powered alligator?
Fuck no. I don't want to know a regular powered alligator.
It'd be like that. Was it in Colorado? We talked about the story about the bear that found the package of cocaine.
Yeah,
It was like for 4 minutes, it was the apex predator of the planet.
it was, dude.
It was a
coked up black bear.
It was a black bear. Or yeah, I think it was a black bear.
Maybe brown.
Whatever. We'll say brown bear for the sake of argument. Found like a kilo of coke that smugglers dropped or something,
No
maybe out of an
way.
airplane, and it ate the whole fucking package, and it died of a heart attack
I'm jealous.
because they just found the fucking bear with a face full of coke, and then like a couple feet away or however far they found like the tore up package, and they were like, so this bear ate a fucking kilo of cocaine,
No shit.
went on a fucking tear for however long, and then the heart fucking failure. 'Cause
You are high as a fucking kite.
Indeed.
they named it Pablo Escobar.
Oh, I do remember that.
I got an interesting story I wanted to share with you all.
All right.
Comes from Phoenix, Arizona.
Never been there.
I have. It's not bad.
Okay.
Don't go in the summertime. Fucking melting trash cans. It's so hot outside. So back in 2014, the FBI raided this Arizona Body Donation Center. So if you die and you want to donate your body to science, they'll then take your cadaver and give it to like universities to do studies on or what have you. This place, the Biological Resource Center, got raided because they were actually selling bodies and body parts to overseas customers.
Oh my goodness.
It's a
So-
literal chop shop.
Exactly. It's a body chop shop. So the documentation was just released earlier this week about the investigation, and there was some grisly fucking shit that the FBI agents encountered while raiding this place. So they found a cooler filled with male genitalia, a cooler just full of dicks and fucking balls. They found a bucket of heads, arms, and legs. There was a small woman's head sewn onto a large man's torso like Frankenstein hung up on the wall. These people were doing some crazy fucking shit with these donated bodies. There was also a detailed little fucking ledger of sorts that had prices for shit they sold. Now, this is some freaky shit.
Jesus.
A cooler full of fucking dicks, a fucking Frankenstein fucking body hanging up on the wall because you get bored at work, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what kind of human it takes.
There had to be some kind of video rolling.
Oh,
like
oh,
there was something.
I have to.
Why would you just do this just to do it?
I don't know. The dark web, maybe.
Like these people took a Rob Zombie movie
Yeah.
and brought it to life.
So an entire
There's
body.
got to be a movie made about this.
I think Rob Zombie. No.
Natural Born Killers, I think.
So an entire body minus the head and shoulders is listed at $2,900.
Holy shit.
Just a leg was fetching $1,100.
Damn, if I'm ever in a bind.
So since this has come out, multiple families have put forward a class action lawsuit against the people involved.
Well,
These
okay.
people involved already got fucked
Naturally.
royally by the government. Now they're about to get fucked yet more, and they shouldn't have any rights, in my mind. If you're fucking doing crazy shit like
Mutilating
that
bodies.
and then selling it like it's no big deal. And who are the fucks that are buying this shit?
That's the people they need to go after.
Yeah.
That had to spark some fucking questions.
What kind of oh, man.
So many questions.
Like, I've done stupid shit at places I've worked. I think everyone's done stupid shit, but I've never fucking, like, fucked with dead bodies or fucking living people.
No, I mean,
That
like,
calls for a write-up.
Disciplinary action.
I think I peed on the toilet seat on purpose one time or something, maybe. But
Peed in the sink.
Right. I'm not cutting heads off or
An
anything.
upper decker
What
or
the
two, but
fuck, dude.
that struck me. I was like, I don't even remember hearing about this shit when it first came out.
Well, it wouldn't be on the news.
You would fucking think it would have made the news. But that's horrifying.
So this was something just happening out in the desert?
No,
In Phoenix?
like Phoenix, Arizona. That's
Like this was just like downtown or some shit? In a house? Neighborhood?
I would
It don't say.
I would say a building, of sorts. Not so much like an
Ugh.
outskirts type of house.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
I don't know. I wish I had an answer for that. That's frightening.
Well, I can tell you, I know what's wrong with people.
Well, it's that meth they're giving all the fucking
It says on your
alligators.
chart that you're fucked up.
That's what's wrong with people.
Speaking of fucked up, there was another article I found yesterday. And I mentioned this to John already. But officially, Edward Furlong
Oh,
going to play John Connor again in Terminator Dark Fate. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he get kind of like drugged out and fucking crazy PETA and fucking
I know he
saved
went off the
planet
deep
and
end. I
shit?
don't know how deep it was, but he wasn't right for
Well,
a
he
while.
was like the first Shia LaBeouf before Shia LaBeouf fucking went on his rampage. It just wasn't as well documented because social media wasn't a thing.
Is Schwarzenegger in this one?
Of course.
Oh,
It's gotta
man.
be.
Has to.
He's like 74 years old. Why
And
are you
he's
still
still making-
acting?
Has
Hey, if you can take a drop kick to the back,
That was
You-
pretty
And
gnarly.
not even
That was pretty
fucking
gnarly.
budge?
They
Yeah,
should
I
have
think
let
if-
him beat that dude up.
Yeah, I agree.
for sure. They should have let him whoop that
Now-
dude's ass.
You're in a room full of like bodybuilders and fucking shit.
Kids,
Kids.
jumping rope.
And I loved his fucking like explanation video like later that day. He's like, I'm always giving autographs and meeting people and that. And I just thought somebody bumped into me because it happens all the time. This fucking kid ran and drop kicked him.
Drop kicked
And it
him.
moved him maybe 2 foot forward. And then he just turned his head slightly back like,
He
oh,
should have whooped that dude's ass.
He could have. I wouldn't fuck with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I wouldn't either, but I don't want to pay to see him act either.
That's true.
Come on, bro. That's like Stallone in Rambo 6 or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck he's
Yeah.
doing now. The
That's
Last
happening.
Blood. Bro, stop.
All right, listen. In defense of these elder gentlemen, if they're still making money off
may
this
as
shit,
well.
why not? People are still going to go see it. It was like fucking The Expendables when that came in. They're like, oh,
Oh,
he's
that
doing a
was
movie and he's
horrible.
bringing in everybody. But it's still, if it's on, you're like, all right, I'll watch it.
All right.
It's like cheesy fucking
But in defense
action.
of how I feel,
Okay.
everybody 25 years old and younger right now isn't going to remember Sly Stallone for Rocky or the original Rambo, or hell, even Don't Throw Mama from the fucking Train. They're
That-
going to
no,
remember
hey,
Rambo
hey.
4 where he's 90 years old trying to
We're
pull a
correcting
bow and
this
arrow
right
back.
now. That was Stop or My Mom Will
Stop
Shoot.
or My Mama Shoot. I'm sorry. Yes.
Through
you're right.
Mama from the Train was
Billy
Billy
Crystal.
Crystal and Danny DeVito.
Yes. My bad. You're right.
Don't you disrespect
As soon as
Estelle
you,
Getty
as
like
soon as,
that.
yeah, as soon as you corrected me, I knew it. But that's my worry, right? Nobody's gonna remember Schwarzenegger for Conan.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
they
remember
will.
Terminator Dark 36 or whatever it is.
Dark 9, 40,
Whatever,
10.
dude.
Dark Fate.
This stems back to my just angst with Hollywood because they're
So
You
you're
think you
saying
should just
that
hang it up?
Stallone should have hung it up after fucking Over the
Creed
Top?
1.
Creed 1.
Rocky 5 shouldn't have happened.
I'm not going to argue with that.
I don't know that he should have
Rocky
hung
4
it
was
up,
kind of
but
iffy, but
no way. You bite your tongue.
has the greatest montage in history, you fucking dick.
Look, I'm just saying, Chuck Norris is onto something, right?
He just does cameos.
Right.
That's appreciated.
That's what I'm saying.
And
he's
sells,
onto something.
He doesn't even sell fucking workout equipment anymore.
What do you guys think about the new Top Gun trailer?
I've watched it once. I think Tom Cruise should never have been in movies to start off with. Personal opinion. I'm not going to go see it.
I've got mixed feelings about it.
Yeah.
I want to see it, but it's like a
the
train
nostalgia
wreck.
value.
Yeah.
I know fucking Iceman. Fucking, what's his name? Kilmer. Val Kilmer's in it. I don't know how much he's in it because of the throat cancer issue, but he did.
I wasn't a
his
fan
cameo.
of the first one.
Neither was I.
It was never a movie that I was like, oh, yeah, Top Gun, sweet. I just didn't do it.
You did not
you know?
have that need.
No. I like the song, the popular song from that movie, but other than
Danger
that,
Zone.
Yeah.
No big deal.
I did go see The Lion King.
The new one?
Yeah, that was a letdown. I mean,
Was it? How different was it other than it was CG?
yeah, that was the biggest part for me to get over. Like, it's Disney.
Yeah.
We're not watching the National Geographic here.
True.
So that was the biggest hurdle to get over. And then remember the pack of hyenas?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know where they have a leader now, like a female leader. I
Diversity?
don't remember that.
No, it's 2019.
It's for the kids.
You know.
And I don't know. Another big standout was Beyonce as Nala. That was weird. That was extremely weird. But if
She got to do a song for the role, too.
Yeah,
didn't
that
she?
was-
Yeah.
One or two,
Yeah.
probably.
What would you give it out of a 10?
4.
Ooh,
Yeah.
swinging low. I did see Jon Favreau made a post saying that out of the whole movie, there is one scene that is not CG. It's the beginning, like, second of The Circle of Life, where it just shows, like, sunset or something, and it's an actual picture they took.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Okay.
So I thought that was kind of interesting.
I'll tell you, the next movie I go to the theater for is probably Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Yeah.
That'll probably be the one I stand in line for or get tickets at midnight or something. I want to see that.
I was thinking about going to see that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the Tarantino flick.
That show I recommended to you, the Mike Calta show.
Yeah.
A couple of their guys actually are going to be in that movie. You'll see his logo all on it when
Oh,
they're
really?
in the
Oh, really?
Comic-Con scene.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, keep an eye out for it.
I will.
Sweet. Kilmer's in that as well. He's playing Blunt Man.
Wow. I saw you got Redman and Method Man in it. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. And Donnell Rawlings, he's in it too.
They got
That's funny as shit.
Got pretty much anyone that's ever been a part of anything he's been a part of is in
Yep.
it.
Do you think this will be his last film, Kevin Smith?
Fuck no.
No?
No.
Fuck
no,
no.
especially not after he survived that heart attack.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do as much as
Yeah.
possible,
Right.
especially for his daughter. Shit.
Yeah. Definitely going to see Jay and Silent Bob. That'll be one.
I'm hoping it's not disappointing.
It's going to be Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. That's what you're going to get.
I get it, but I don't want it. I want it to be like. How many of his latest movies have you seen?
I didn't see Tusk.
Good.
I didn't see the
Not saying
one
the
with
movie's
his
good. I'm saying
daughter
that
and Johnny Depp's daughter. What was that one? Yoga Hosers or
Yeah.
whatever. I didn't see that one yet.
the quality has been pretty. Just like let's throw it at the wall and see if it sticks.
I've pretty much seen everything else.
It's going to be weird to see Kevin Smith skinny, though.
Every
It's
time I
kinda
see him,
weird,
it's
yeah.
weird. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of a mind trip.
But good for him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still here.
Right.
Keep
was
on
like-
keeping on.
He had the Widowmaker blocked.
Yeah.
And he survived it. So,
And it fucking happened during a fucking show. That's
Yeah, wasn't he about to accept an award or something?
no. He was doing one of his like road stand up where
Oh,
like,
okay.
he takes tells stories and then
yeah,
takes
that's right.
questions.
yeah, it was in between shows. He was laying on a couch, and they called the ambulance. Yeah.
Like he was sweating more than usual. He said, and they're like, "You don't look good." He's like, "I'm fat. It's fine."
That's
When
how
he- when he
Ralphie May
puked.
went.
Yeah,
Is that
That's
yeah?
similar to how he went.
yeah.
That was sad.
He was funny as shit.
Yeah, he was.
I've
Everybody
never-
loved him, too.
Yeah, every comedian that's ever talked about him was like, he was one of the funniest fucking dudes, and he was like always there. You needed something, Ralphie was
Exactly.
fucking there. That's always interesting, like watching like two comedians actually just bullshit, and like the stories of other people you've heard of. You're like, oh, that guy, fuck, I've seen him do some crazy shit. But if you
Yeah.
call him at 4 or like 9 in the morning, he'll come over and help you put up a fence. It's like, all right. So I've always heard like comedians are always like weird, something's off.
Most of them are.
Most of them, but it's like I haven't heard of like complete assholes except for like a handful. Like Carlos Mencia.
Man, we talked about a lot of shit tonight. We
got
went from the fucking beer box to the beer of the week to the founders going to all 50 states.
That's
Boom.
amazing.
That's big time.
It's a lot of money, dude.
We covered your goofy ass fucking career choice.
Your
Holy
encounter
cow.
with Batman.
I consider myself a fat ninja. I just don't need the tights. You don't
Yeah,
see that.
no robes.
Like Chris Farley.
No robes.
Great White Ninja.
You got anything else rolling over there in your phone or no?
I got...
We got a couple more minutes here if we want to do something before we get out of here.
Earlier this week, scientists identified a new species of tiny shark that glows in the dark.
Really?
It's about as big as your forearm. Kind of looks like a little whale thing. Has a really tiny mouth. Maybe like what are those things? In the movie Alien that busts through the chest.
Mm-hmm.
It looks very similar to that, except for it's black and not like flesh colored, but it glows in the dark.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
It's one thing I do miss is scuba diving, finding all sorts of cool shit down there. One of the perks about I've never understood surf shops here or scuba shops here in Michigan. People actually scuba dive.
Yeah.
If you go up between the two peninsulas, there's a lot of boat wrecks and shipwrecks up there
No shit.
underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially along the northern peninsula. You like the glass bottom boat tours. Oh man, I can't believe I just said that. Those are for real. Like there's a lot of
Oh,
shipwrecks up there. You can find some cool shit. I'm sure. You know, I've never done it personally, but
My dad used to scuba dive in the Osabo River, and there's a lot of like petrified logs and cool shit.
Oh shit.
Small boats.
my wife's uncle does it quite a bit. Yeah. I got a pretty funny story. There's no article to it, but a man was arrested for putting fake arrows on the floor of IKEA and creating a labyrinth with no exit. Not all heroes wear capes.
That's genius.
Oh yeah. He's just sitting back in a recliner in IKEA, just watching these people. Like, third time I seen that lady. Oh, she's looking pissed now.
I thought, man, that would be some shit to record, right? People just walking by you, and you're like, "Where are you going?" I don't know.
Did you guys hear about the guy who got caught by the police who farted?
We talked
We
about that on
talked
our
about
last
that,
show.
yeah. Yep.
Oh, that'd be a hard one to explain in jail. Like, what are you in for?
I farted.
A ripped ass and
A
a bush.
ripped ass, bro, and the dogs caught me. We've talked about some alien things. I've been following a lot of alien pages on Facebook because of the whole Area 51 thing. I'm just curious to see if these idiots go through with it, you know. Would you go out there?
No.
No. Even just a party, like, you know, not go anywhere near the line, but
I'd rather go up north.
right. Idiots. Have fun in the desert, morons.
And there's nothing out there. There's like a small, like 2-horse town, and the rest is desert.
We've seen the videos. You don't get close.
No.
Have fun.
Please find a way to live stream it though.
I
Oh,
hope-
please.
I really hope that
I want to watch that napalm drop.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Hey, Larry, you bringing your ma?
Ma, the meatloaf! Fuck!
Stupid Larry.
Oh,
All right.
great.
Well, I think we should probably wrap this one up.
I think we've covered quite a bit of ground tonight.
It's been fun.
It's been real.
Appreciate you coming by, sir.
Anytime, my friend.
Yeah.
Appreciate the stories.
Yeah, hopefully you'll have another one. We'll get you over here
Oh,
quicker than a year
yeah.
this time.
Sounds good to me.
Hopefully.
Just as long as it's not the winter.
Things are moving quick, man. Things are moving fast. So we always got some something going on.
This is true. We got an announcement on the next episode, number 94. We will talk to you after the mics go off about it, if you would
Mhm.
like.
Okay.
We kind of teased it a little bit earlier.
teased
We'll
it
see.
enough.
If
I
you
mean,
were paying attention.
We had enough. I mean, the MI Beer Box.
Awesome.
Don't forget, we have a promo code for 10% off the 3 or 6 month subscription. And that is CHCPOD. And it's good till August 31st. Please keep a lookout on our social media for the announcement of our Gleam contest, where you can win yourself a premium MI Beer Box.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool.
It's pretty badass.
I can't win,
I don't know if that was specified.
so I'm sure
It's in the fine print.
somebody's
It's
got to
probably the
win.
fine print. But please check out them on their Instagram, Facebook, their website. cool dudes and with a sweet little product.
Yeah. Shout out to, what was it?
Snowbelt.
Snowbelt Brewing.
Yep. And then
Gaylord.
Big Buck.
And T-shirts.beer.
That's like endless titties. I mean, that's just a great combo.
I know.
Endless titties.
Big thanks to StormCloud for making a great beer.
Oh.
Rainmaker Ale.
Thank you to the neighbor for picking that up for us.
Yep.
Solid beer.
Quality.
If you find yourself up in that area of northern Michigan, check them out. Frankfort, to be exact. And I'm sure surrounding areas.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you, sir.
Anytime.
Been a pleasure.
Oh, yeah. It's still backed up. Nothing but a bathrobe.
Folks, listen. If you're not going to pay your bills, put your fucking underwear on before you go charging out of the house to dispute
That's not
Better
not
yet, just put
paying
your car
your
in
bills.
the fucking garage.
Right, unless you want to lose.
Because then I'll just throw a tracker on it.
Just put your underwear on.
Or Willie.
Gross.
Or he'll show up in his bathrobe. You want to throw down?
Oh, I'm
You
telling
can
you.
play that game.
Telling you. That could be a good fucking contest. Low man on the pole. Lowest points. You got to repo a car nude.
Buff.
All right, well, until episode 94, we want to say thank you to all of our listeners. We'll see you next time, buddy.
Later.
Nothing but a bathrobe.
Still here, folks. Now check this out.
Listen, this podcast contains language that some may find offensive. The hosts are a couple of alcohol-fueled hooligans with little regard for decency or tact.
Hey, I'm Zach,
And I'm Danny,
and this is the Working Stiffs Podcast.
and this is our promo for the Working Stiffs podcast. So what are we about, Zach? What do we do?
Drinking busting balls.
We do today. We're not drinking though, because I'm sick.
I gotta work.
So
I can't
yeah,
have a drink today.
yeah. And this is kind of what we do. We banter back and forth. We talk about stuff, and sometimes we have some guests on.
Yeah.
We like to highlight the working class of America, and that's pretty much it.
Yep. That's
So
about it.
if you're into that, check us out on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, and pretty much wherever else you can find podcasts. We're probably there. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We have a website, workingstiffspodcast.com.
We're special.
Yep.
Listen to us.
And that's pretty much it. Wrap up this promo.
Live with your sack, not your back.
All right, get your asses back to work.
Later.